Hello guys and welcome to the 98th episode of the Final Fantasy XIV series. Sorry, last episode had kind of an abrupt ending. I ran out of storage on my computer. I thought it was going to last for a bit longer than it did. But I was going to wait and see if I can upload the songs that are currently on my hard drive to YouTube to make the space, but unfortunately they are going to take a ridiculous amount of time to upload. So I just checked my garbage computer, and it had a couple of things in there that I was able to remove, and that cleared up a good bit of space, at least enough for a little episode here. So yeah, don't expect this to be a super long episode because I do not have a huge amount of storage on my computer available, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. Yeah, back to what we were doing. We just need a bunch of... That doesn't look bad. We're at 4 horns now. Okay, we need 8 total, and we have 5. Okay. Okay, we just need 2 more. There we go, that's our all goat horns done. Now we need to mount. And over to the burning wall. Okay. Okay, that's one Snurble Puff. Where is it? There it is. One Snurble Puff. We just need 1 more. Okay, here we go. And So Snurble. The basket Snurble tucked. Okay. Now that's all done. Let's see. Let's go to our alchemist and make some natron. Let's see. There we go. One natron down. Now the other one. Okay, there we have our 2 natron. Now we need to make some horn glue. Horn glue. We need 2 horn glue. Another bit of horn glue. Okay, there we go. We got our 2 bits of horn glue. Now let's switch over to our goldsmith and make some mithril. Mithril ingot, and we need to make 3 of these. Wait a minute. What? We don't have enough for 3 of these. Why do... I'm confused. We got 6. And we needed... 9. Damn. Okay, I guess I just remembered how much I had. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to go grab a little bit of extra. Mithril. One down. Make another one. Here we go. Okay, now let's switch over to Miner and teleport to Forgotten Springs. Much safer place to be doing the crafts as well. A cool little outpost. Okay, and let's gather some mithril. Gather some more mithril. Click on that, and gather some lightning shards. There we go. Perfect. Now let's open up our inventory here, and let's switch back over to Goldsmith and make the last mithril piece. Damn. Okay, there we go, got all the mithril. Now, let's make some silver. Let's make, since we're already here, silver. Silver battle fork! I love that. That is an incredible name. Okay, there we go. Now we've got our silver done. Now let's make our jadeite. Oops. And there we go. That's our jadeite. Damn. Okay, now let's make some electrum. Electrum. There we go, now we can just buy our guts, veneration, and finish off the draft. There we go. Now let's switch over to our armor. And we want to make a mithril plate. Mithril plate. Damn. Oh yeah. Okay, mithril plate done. Now let's make some cobalt rings. We'll need to make some cobalt ingots as well, of course. Ooh, look at that. Nice 600 right out the gate. Very nice. One down. Another one. Okay, another one down. Didn't mean to do that. We haven't used any ingredients yet. We've literally done nothing, so let's not. Did that actually lose us the thing? Yeah, I think it did. Fuck. Okay, well, let's go grab a little bit of extra cobalt. It's really impressive. Oh, yeah. I'm like, where did it go? Here we go. Perfect. Quick gathering, 12 bounty, give me some wind shards. Okay, there we go. Switch back to our armor. And we want to make cobalt ingots. Okay. We've made 3 of them now. We still have 4 left, so let's just quick craft the final 4. That should be okay. Perfect, okay. Now let's make some cobalt rings. Oh, we're so close, okay. Perfect. 1 set of cobalt rings, and we just need 2 more. Now let's Control Q, Control R, then Control 4, and craft. And 1 more. There we go. That's our cobalt rings. Now we need some cobalt rivets. Are we okay with 94%? Wait, no, we can. We stop waste not up. Your veneration. We get basic synthesis. There we go. Now we got our cobalt rivets. Now let's get some steel ingots. Okay. Steel ingots for armor craft. Here we go. Okay, 1 steel ingot done. Two steel ingots done. And 3 steel ingots done. Awesome. Now let's make the mithril rivets. Mithril rivets. Yep. Oh, oops. Okay, one more. Perfect. Now we've got our mithril rivets done. Let's switch over to carpenter. Make some oak lumber. We need 9. And there we go. Got our oak lumber done. Now, we need some mahogany lumber. Mahogany lumber. So let's just need 2 of those, so we might as well craft those by hand. Perfect. 1 down. Next one. And this should be the final touch there. There we go. Okay. Got our mahogany lumber done. Now let's get our rosewood lumber. Aye. There we go. Relation that gets me to 84. Perfect. Now let's make one more. And now we'll make our second rosewood lumber. Very good. Okay, now let's switch to make an oak composite bow. Nice, good start, good start. That should be able to finish off the... Oh wow, we're off just barely. but not too bad. There we go. Okay, oak composite bow done. Now let's switch over to weaver. We need to make some linen yarn. Okay, there we go. Now we need undyed felt. There we go. So let us waste not a standard procedure. Same procedure as every year. That's one of our undyed felt. We need one more. Fortunately. Okay, that's our felt done. Now let's switch over to leather worker. And we need to make boar leather. Go. And we need to make 7 of it, so we're just gonna Okay, now we've got the boar leather. We need some raptor leather. After. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now let's switch over to blacksmith and make our cobalt winglet. Veneration it. Beautiful. Absolutely glorious. Okay, and now let's go to our, here, let's sort it quickly. Let's go to our copper winglet here and let us meld a copper winglet with a savage might materia. Beautiful. Now, let's switch over to our armorer and find our aubergine. Dark steel. Okay, it was a cobalt hull. Ooh, an excellent, very nice to see. Lovely. Now let's exit out of crafting and meld this with a Heaven's Eye for direct hit rate. Beautiful. Now let's switch over to our carpenter and make an oak longbow. Now this is the lower level one, so we can reasonably use a little bit less. There we go. Okay, longbow complete. Make a composite bow, our second one. And that might actually complete it. Ooh, so close too. Okay, let's do veneration. Because now we finish it up with veneration still active. Beautiful. Composite bow done. Now let's make a cobalt halberd. Huh. Hatchet. Okay, halberd done. Now let's make our jade crook. Beautiful. Okay, jade crook done. Now let's make our yew longbow. Unlucky on the good conditions there. Bruh. Whatever. There we go, you longbow done. Now let's make a crab longbow. Oh, no, it's not crab longbow, it's just crab bow. Crab bow. And that requires an oak composite bow, which we have, and red coral and megalocrab shell. Very cool. Very groovy. If I do say so myself. There's a lot of progress that needs to be made for that one to craft. Ooh, and I learned muscle memory. Very nice. Okay. Here we go. Crab bow completed. Now let's switch over to our leather worker. And let's make boar skin ring bands. Go. Ring band's done. Now let's make the Smithy's gloves. And Smithy gloves done. Now let's make the raptor skin targe. Eye for detail. What's that? 100 high quality leather worker. Nice. Okay, raptor skin targe done. Now let's make the fingerless raptor skin gloves. Oh, nice. Absolutely beautiful. Let's extract the materia from my wolf earrings here. Pull up this again. Now let's make the raptor skin choker. This one's going to be a little bit interesting. Here we go. And raptor skin choker done. Now, lastly, we need the raptor skin jerkin. 240 to start us off. That is sweet. And a 291 in there. Absolutely gorgeous, that. Wonderful. Here we go, and look at how much we cleared out just from crafting that. Sword again. Beautiful. Okay, well then, let's go over to Blacksmith. Teleport to Lanasia. You too, cat. Okay. Here we go. Head to the aft castle. As a small child. Very fast. I'm aware of the client's specifications. As soon as I verify that your sword is to her satisfaction, I shall contact the intended recipient. You've outdone yourself yet again. Your task is almost complete. In a most peculiar request, the client wishes to be on hand, yet out of sight, for the purveyance of her gift. I shall attend to the arrangements. You need only be ready. Since when have you taken fancy to a male gladiator, Phasar? What's all this about? I assure you, you will not be displeased. Quite the opposite, I should hope. Pleased, then? Precisely. We come bearing a gift. A gift from me? Give it to someone who deserves it. I'm in no mood to be fawned over. Due to your mounting defeats, no doubt. I know my record, merchant. Ah, but that is the very reason I believe this gift will lift your spirits. Behold the cure for your recent woes, a sword like no other. This blade, I've never seen its equal. Did you forge this, Smith? Goddamn right I did. I would be proud to call it my own. I believe that is precisely what our patron intended. Care to tell who your patron is? And why he sees fit to confer upon me such a treasure? I can say only that she prays for your success. It is her hope that with this sword you will win new glory, and that these words will help you to remember that of old. The way of the sword is such that all who walk it become lost. Word. Well, I don't see why she has to orchestrate this murmurous farce. I would gladly accept the sword from her in person. Oh? I thought the calamity had claimed her life. I should have known better to think the Hellfire Phoenix would die so easily. Holy shit. Now it is my turn to take the wing. On my honor, I shall one day stand atop the Colosseum and do with this sword justice. That does feel good. Grindfire's no fool, and I suspect he knew that I was present the moment his words left Phasar's lips. Why not give him the sword in person? It's complicated. Simply put, I will not involve myself directly in Colosseum affairs. Long ago I swore never again to take up a sword or spear for sport. I have entrusted the Forge Master with your honorarium. Please accept it with my heartfelt thanks. I shall.
Well, out of Griffin's cat.
Oh, look who's back from bringing in another fortune. I don't know how you do it, Culry, but I'm glad you're doing it for us. If you hadn't come along when you did and helped us turn things around with your quality smithing, I reckon I'd be another workless drunk drowning me sorrows at the winch. Instead, I'm happily enjoy drunk celebrating my successes at the winch. You know, any lout with a tool can put passion into his work, but to have it come out the other side and affect folk is true artistry. And make no mistake, lad, the impact of what you've done for the guild will be felt for years to come. You're one of the best goddamn smithies I've ever had the pleasure of knowing at Culry. There ain't nothing more to say than that. Vulcan. Nice. Okay. Now let's switch to Armorer. And I've got to go to where? Pick the Drowning Wench. Yeah. We'll go down to Hawker's Alley. Culry Yelzaru? Ah, you have the Cold Harbinger for me then? It would not do to keep the Admiral Merrill waiting. Consider your submission accepted. I think you'll enjoy the Admiral's methods of appraisal. Oh god. Culry Glensteer, this is the final round of your contest will decide victory or defeat. May the best armorer win. I'm gonna have to wear it whilst they attack me, aren't I? Oh no, I don't, thank God. Admiral, who are these gentlemen, and where are the mannequins? I find little can be learned from insipidly lifeless models, so I've decided to take a different tack. My men here will wear your armorer's submissions instead. I see. You intend them to take on varying poses for your inspection? No. In a manner of speaking, we wish to determine the quality of the armor, do we not? I prefer the direct approach. Love it. Tigrett's beard, what kind of appraisal is this? Really not surprised, Bonanza? No finer way to test your gear than in a heat of battle. Using flesh and blood warriors is hardly necessary, of the risks of injury. Oh! That was sick! My armor was built to withstand far worse than this. If those folks get hurt by them oversized hatchets, then I ain't got no business being here. You agree on that score, don't you, Caldry? You're damn right. Oh well. It appears your claims to excellence are more than empty boasts. Let's raise the stakes, shall we? Damn! I hope she has a healer on standby. Because Blandsteer's armor's gonna shatter. Admiral, you go too far! Such expensive equipment is of little use to us if it can't stop a bullet. I love Merlwood. Unless you think me reckless, my men were never in any real danger. I quite carefully inspected the sturdiness of both Harbigens before we began. You're not the only one with an eye for quality, dear Forge Master. In any case, it appears we have a winner. Poor guy. I don't believe it. The shot punched through me links. So damn different between your armor and mine. Perhaps the reason you cannot answer the question, Armorer, is the reason you lost to your colleague. Bloody hells. This was a most educational and entertaining experience. When the Maelstrom next finds itself in need of replacement equipment, I believe I know just the sort of armorer to whom we shall turn. Congratulations, Akulri. It was a close contest, but you stuck a telling blow here today nonetheless. Alright, Blandsteer. I put love into mine. The question is, does Blandsteer yet realize his folly? It would be best for you to seek him out to learn where we now stand. With pleasure. Let's head back to the Aft Castle. I'm quite happy with the ending of both of these quests. They're very nice. A lot of bows. Hey, Blandsteer. Come to see me beaten and broken, have you? You made a bloody fool out of me. Ah, made a fool out of myself. I was just too thick-headed, stubborn to see it coming. Reckon I ought to steer clear of the guild's business for a time. Give me some distance to think of all this. But you tell that harpy Hananza that she better not let this place fall to pieces. I'll still be watching. Not very like Blandsteer to have the last word. At least he now seems to have grasped the idea that his way is not an absolute as he believed. After all, the greatest source of innovation is found in our connection with others. For instance, did you know that cobalt was the original pronunciation of cobalt? It was through trade with those beast men miners that we first encountered and subsequently refined the use of cobalt ore. Without such contact, it is unlikely that the armor you forged for the last round of your contest would have even existed today. There's only so much an armorer can achieve on his own. There's mutual respect and a healthy dose of friendly rivalry that truly spurs the improvement of a craft. Glanster's gravest mistake was to see his rivals as enemies. By walling himself off from his peers, he denied himself the knowledge of the techniques which you were grateful enough to receive. His defeat was inevitable. And it was your determination and skill that taught him the dangers of stagnation. You embody everything I stand for, Culry, and the guild is richer for your presence. Thank you. Hey. Oh, nice. Unlock New Game Plus again for this. Now, while I would love to continue this episode, it has run for about an hour and I am running low on storage once more. So I'd rather end it here on a good and timely note rather than end on a untimely note as it ends itself as I run out of storage. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.